Einfach dran vorbeirennen. Da steht er schon. Sieht halt schon cool aus. Ja, so riesig. Ich find's niedlich, wie sie hochguckt.
After having experienced the land of the absentee Archon, traveler, how does it feel to know that our Archon and Adepti are here all around you in Liyue?
Was, Reisende, nachdem ihr eine gottverlassene Stadt erlebt habt, wie seht ihr Liyue, der Stadt der Götter, gegenüber? Eigentlich finde ich beides schön. Ich möchte mich nicht für eins entscheiden.
Indeed. The weight of 3,700 years worth of history runs deepest in the true divinity of Liyue.
Okay.
Organizing the rite of parting should prove to be an enlightening part of your travels.
Okay.
Liyue is the most prosperous of the 7 nations, defended by deities and ruled by the Qixing. As such, the diplomatic maneuverings of the Fatui have gained no purchase here.
Okay.
Ningguang of the Qixing has always been on her guard against the Fatui. That is in all likelihood why Child wants to make use of the Wangsheng funeral parlor's connections.
Ja, aber ich finde es interessant. Die Fatui wollen irgendwie überall die Finger dran haben, werden aber oft zurückgeschlagen und irgendwie, keine Ahnung, als wären die Fatuis so die Team Rocket von Pokémon. So irgendwie der beste Vergleich, den ich jetzt gerade im Kopf habe. Und trotzdem hilft uns der Graf.
What would Child get out of us doing the rite of parting anyway?
Ja, das frage ich mich halt auch.
I neither know nor do I wish to know. As far as I am concerned, the Fatui are merely financial sponsors. I only wish for Liyue's traditions to endure. These are the advance funds that Child has provided. If you use them up, you can go to him to apply for any subsequent funding.
Der muss echt Kohle haben, ne? Holla.
Well then, let us be off. The first step in our preparations shall be to obtain some prized Noctilucous jade worthy of a deity.
Nachtjade. Okay, wir müssen mehr Nachtjade finden. Geh und kauf Nachtjade? Den kaufen. Nicht finden? Schade. Ich hätte gern einfach gesammelt. Hi.
Welcome to the Jade Mystery, my good friends. Would you like to try your luck betting on Jade? This could be your lucky day. It's cheap and it's fun, and who knows, you just might strike it rich.
Betting? No, we're here for... what was it again?
Noctilucous jade, of radiant grade at the very least.
Leuchtender Qualität.
Radiant grade, Noctilucous Jade? I see. You're not a tourist. My apologies. I have some here for your perusal. What do you think? The Jade Mystery is an old name in the jade business. Just look at that wonderful quality. Rex Lapis doesn't often bless us with such finery. Go on, pick whichever one you like.
Okay.
These 3 pieces really do look pretty. Not like the ones you usually dig up. But how do we pick? Should we just grab one and go?
Glücksspiel anbietenden Inhaber kann man nicht trauen. Ja, ich möchte Zhonglis Meinung
Oh,
hören.
you want me to decide? That is fine as well. If it were me, the answer would be simple.
Oh? And that would be...
I'll take them all, boss.
Oh, you act with such panache, good sir. I always knew you were not a man of ordinary caliber.
Kann es sein, dass er gar keine Ahnung hat?
Oh, wait, boss! That one didn't count! We need to Hey, if we only need one for the ritual, aren't we wasting 3 times the Mora if we buy them all?
Hat Paimon ganz recht, das ist wirklich Verschwendung. Es ist
Oh,
Verschwendung.
Mora. It is as you say. I suppose I overlooked this particular aspect of the transaction.
Okay.
How do you not think about Mora when buying things?
If one must always consider Mora before acting, then in all things one is bound by Mora.
What?
Okay.
All Mora is currency, but not all currency is Mora.
Oh je.
What?
Er redet über Wirtschaft. Nein. Er scheint mehr als
So
nur Kleingeld zu
loaded
haben.
that he doesn't even bother hunting for a bargain.
Naja, manche
No
ist
need to
halt so.
waver. Even when I am constrained by Mora, I have ways of working around my limitations. Evaluating the quality of Noctilucous jade is indeed very tricky. As crude ore, there is little difference in texture, lustrousness, and internal pattern between good and bad jade. Only
Okay.
after the item made using Noctilucous jade has taken shape will you be able to see whether it is up to par or not. If you return to those crafty merchants to quibble, they will counter by saying that your crafting bench is to blame, or that your heat control was poor.
Whoa! To think it's that easy to get cheated.
But there is a way to truly evaluate this jade, and a true insider would know it. A fool sees the pointer and misses the moon.
What does that mean?
If you point at the moon with your finger, a wise man knows that you are pointing at the moon, while a fool will only see the finger.
Ja.
The patterns, the facade, these are all the finger. Noctilucous jade is a mystical stone used to light up the darkness, and so its brightness is the important thing. It is the moon. Noctilucous jade of excellent quality would have superior pyro-affinity. In other words, the bluer and brighter the luster of the ore under high temperature, the higher its quality.
Herr Zhongli hat ja wirklich
I
Ahnung.
have imparted the priceless secrets of the jade trade to you. Now, all that's left is to put it into practice.
Priceless, huh? Paimon's just said that we might never be able to use it again. We're back to buy some rocks, boss. But can you let us burn them first?
Wir würden gern alle Steine verfeuern.
Burn them? You can't do that, my friends. If you were to do so, what would I have to sell? Not buying? Come now, my good friends. We can still discuss this. Negotiation is key to trade, wouldn't you say? How about this? I can take a small sample of all 3. I'll take a bit of a loss. We'll count it as a friendly gesture.
Don't worry, I know the rules. As long as we can prove that it is good jade, you will not take a loss.
All right, take these as samples. I've carved them off with a knife and tagged them to boot.
Okay.
Aren't these too thin? Even paper's thicker. No, even a bug's wings are thicker. These are almost see-through.
Knausrig, hier war handwerkliches Können am Berg.
Oh, you flattered me, but I have to be gentle with these rocks. They are my pride and joy.
Okay.
If I'd taken off even a bit more, it would have killed me.
Oha.
But wouldn't something this thin go poof if we held it to the fire?
It can't be helped. Trying to deprive a merchant of his profits would be like forcing a ravenous wolf to vomit up the food in its stomach. Nonetheless, Under the right conditions, these thin slices will serve.
Okay.
What sort of conditions?
While we add the high temperatures using pyro, we can use hydro to reinforce it from within.
Oh!
Huh?
Oh, sir, to think you were this learned. Thank you for your understanding.
Okay.
Strictly speaking, asking for samples when we have not yet agreed to purchase the goods is unfair. Trade in Liyue must be based upon fairness.
Well, guess we just need to find a place to try this out. Oh, Paimon remembers! We once saw this big pot down at the Dada Upa Gorge in the camp of the hilly churls from the Meaty tribe. It's real sturdy and should be able to take the elemental reactions. Now, let's pack those samples up and make a move.
Okay. Jadeprobe. Hey, verschiedene. Hier, es wird wieder was Kniffliges, ne? Ah, da. Tschu. Meine Haare nerven mich halt irgendwie. Das ist eine Kiste.
Is this
In
an answer from
Kisten
this world?
einsammeln.
It has been a long time since I last set foot in the Nation of Wind. A friend of mine from Mondstadt would always bring a few bottles of locally brewed dandelion wine whenever he came to visit me in Liyue.
Ach, schön.
It must be said that the famed liquor of the land of pastorals is far better than Sumeru's frigid snake wine.
That's the pot! It looks like the hilly trolls are still using it. It's a bit impolite, but we gotta cut the line.
Na?
You can't run! Judgment!
Na? Hey. Da legst du runter?
Windblade!
Blumen runter, jetzt Zettel.
There's still soup in here.
Oh.
These hilly trolls sure have big appetites.
Ja, jetzt ist das unser Versuchslabor. Schade mit dem Suppentopf.
This soup looks like it could be used as our hydro-elemental protection. Let's fire it up and begin our experiment.
Okay.
We're ready to go. Paimon will help remember which one of the three is which. Use pyro to keep making the pot hotter until we get the results we need. Mr. Zhongli said that the shinier and bluer the ore gets, the better it is. So, pay close attention.
Oh, okay. Mache ich das jetzt dann am besten? Na? Hallo.
Whoa! That light came from the first Noctilucous Jade! Hilly trolls are surrounding us again! Were they attracted by the light? Such nosy neighbors! Let's take care of them and continue again after.
You can't run!
So. Mann, der hat halt einfach fast kein Leben mehr.
Prepare to be blown away!
That light came from the second Noctilucous Jade, didn't it? More hilly trolls? They don't give up, do they? Looks like they're mad that we ruined their food.
Hallo. Au, au, au.
Ready, steady, go!
Windblade! Be gone!
Wirft mich da eigentlich ständig hier hinten, ne? Du bewirfst mich, gell? Autsch. Au.
Windblade! Judgment!
Jetzt haben wir es gleich, ne?
Oh, that's bright! Too bright! That was the third Noctilucous Jade, wasn't it? It was so much shinier than the rest. Let's go with that one. Let's
Ja.
head back to the Jade Mystery to buy some jade, shall we?
Das heißt, wir müssen jetzt wieder zurück? Ja. Gut. Und die Nachtjadestücke lassen wir einfach da liegen. Ne? Und ich soll, als wäre das wertvoll. Ist ja nicht wertvoll, ne? So, Nachtjade Nummer 3, bitte. So.
You're back, my friends. I've kept the goods for you. Which of them would you like?
Nachtjade Nummer 3.
Exactly. That's the one Paimon remembers too.
No problem. If you have your eye on this one, you can have it.
Then we'll take a box of the third type of jade.
Bitte, ganz kurz
Done.
bevor.
All the same, and pardon me for asking, but I'm curious. Whatever do you need this much top-quality Noctilucous jade for?
I suppose it would not hurt to tell you.
Parting? Oh, dear. I'd heard the rumors, but had given much thought to them. This means that Rex Lapis really is...
Ja.
Oh, it's hard to believe. Even though the Jade Mystery has been in decline, we have always been under his protection. It is said that when our Lord lost his way while going incognito in the city 200 years ago, it was a spoon from the Jade Mystery that he had used to sample the local delights. Alas, alas, all things must pass. Well, if this is to be used to say farewell to Rex Lapis,
Oh je.
then I shall sell this to you at half the price.
Are you sure? You didn't want to even give us an inch before.
If not for our Lord's protection, this city wouldn't exist as it does now. No proprietor could earn money off such a thing.
I'm sure Rex Lapis will feel your sentiment, boss.
In the safe hands of the Liu Cheating and good honest merchants such as yourself, I for one believe that Liu will continue to prosper as it always has done.
Also, lass mal die Köpfe nicht hängen.
All right. Thank you, my friends. What's with me getting all sentimental like this? I'll practically be giving away all my fortune at this rate.
Now that we've made our choice, let's take this Noctilucus jade back.
Hey, wait a minute. He said it was half price, not that we could leave without paying.
Oh, right. I'm sorry. I must have forgotten to do that too. Let me see. As I thought, I didn't bring any.
Any what?
Mora, my apologies. Another oversight on my part.
Oh, that won't do. This isn't some small sum. Oh, wait. Didn't Child give us some advanced funds earlier?
Ja.
That's a relief. Have a look.
It's fine. Just enough for half price. Though, to be honest, it'd be all right even if the sum wasn't quite enough.
Well, it's settled then. Let's take this jade to Yujing Terrace. That's where we plan to hold the rite.
Uiuiuiui. Ah. Ja, die wünsche ich dir auch. Ruh dich gut aus. Irgendwie habe ich das Gefühl, dass ich nicht mehr so lang mache. Werde immer müder.
Look at you bossing everyone around. You didn't cough up a single Mora.
It seems that we must. I will keep that in mind. Thanks, both of you.
Ich krieg ja die Müdigkeit selber kaum weg. Ich würde sagen, wir bringen die Nacht gerade noch in den Platz. Und dann machen wir Feierabend. Irgendwie packe ich es heute nicht mehr ganz. Ich bin im Kopf auch gerade nicht fit genug. Warte. Oberhalb irgendwie. Ob wir da hochkommen? Ja. Hey, du sollst ja nicht immer hochklettern.
Finally, seat with a view.
Und hiermit nicht arg viel weiter, ne? Wir nehmen gerade mehr einen Umweg als einen gescheiten Weg. Kann das sein? Oh, 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 oh. Huch. Stürzt noch ab. gesehen.
Is this an answer from this world?
So, die Nachtjahre kommt an ihren Platz. Huch.
We can leave the jade here. I have already called for a jewelsmith to shape them into the implements that we will need.
Okay.
Ah, yes. I have yet to go and see Child. So, as for the jewelsmith's remuneration...
Das lassen wir uns von
Guess we
Kraft
can't do
zurückerstatten.
anything else. Also, is this where we're doing the rite of parting?
Yes. I have already rented this location and have begun making preparations for the rite.
Selbe Ort wie bei der Adeptenzeremonie.
That's right. The Liu Qixing have acquiesced to using the same location.
But when something this big happened here, should suspects like us really be at the crime scene? We might get caught by the Millilith. Although with that said, since we got back from Dway and Karst, none of those pesky Millilith soldiers have come chasing after us. I wonder what that's about. Also, the, Rex Lapis vessel.
Traditionally, we call it the Exuvia.
Ah, right! That's what it was called. You seem to know everything, Mr. Zhongli. So, was this Exuvia hidden away by the Qixing? I mean, we haven't even figured out who the murderer is.
Haben sie uns doch erzählt, dass der
One must
versteckt
think
wurde.
that they already have someone in mind. Or perhaps they already know. Surely they must have found all the evidence that there is to find here.
Da ist doch was faul.
These things are for the authorities in Yujing Terrace to consider. Trying to help would probably only add to their troubles. Before the rite is conducted, the Exuvia will be kept temporarily in the Golden House.
Golden House?
The only mint in Liyue, which is to say the only mint in Tevat. All the mora that flows throughout the world is minted there.
Wow! Oh, no! Paimon wasn't thinking about anything bad. Paimon thinks it suits Morax. But why do you know this, Mr. Zhongli?
Since the rite of parting has the approval of the Qixing, it is a semi-official event. As such, there is already some limited information available.
Die Qixing stellen den Ort, der Graf die Finanzierung. Was wollen sie mit der Zeremonie erreichen?
Perhaps each has their motives. But this is the capital of commerce. A little exploitation once in a while is not unacceptable.
Ja, leider.
In Liyue, where the god of contracts reigns, only contracts may not be betrayed. I, for one, have no issue with little maneuvers outside their remit.
Ja.
Well then, we should go and prepare the perfumes used in the rite.
Okay.
Perfumes? Where will we get those? Do we buy them?
No. Perfumes used to honor the gods must be freshly decocted. The quality of the silk flowers we require is also special. Silk flower petals contain a fibrous material of good quality, often used in brocade making. Its scent, however, is most elegant, and is especially suited for solemn events, like giving offerings to gods and adepti.
Okay.
It's time for Zhongli's lectures on high society again.
We shall not speak of the details right now. Follow me. We shall go to the merchants to purchase our ingredients.
Okay. Legendenauftrag. Abenteuerstufe 6. Okay. Oh. Da ist er nochmal. Ja, doch, bauchfrei. Einen wunderschönen guten Abend und glaublich am Oh, ey. Entschuldigung, ich bin schon die ganze Zeit hundemüde. Okay. Schluss von Allgegenwart und Dingen. Auch knuffig. Bennett auch. Alle total niedlich. Okay, das sind jetzt Legendenaufträge. Wir haben jetzt frei. Oh. Ich habe schon einen Kaffee. Ich habe schon einen fetten Kaffee hinter mir. Das ist jetzt schon der dritte Kaffee für heute und ich werde nicht fitter, ne? Ich werde einfach nicht fitter. Aber ich sollte doch Feierabend machen, weil rumgähnen, das bringt euch nichts und mir nichts. Oh. Ich habe heute schon einen Abbruch gehabt vom Stream. Ich vermute, dass das auch am Wetter lag. Ich kann es halt nicht hundertprozentig sagen. Aber das ist öfters, wenn es bei mir stürmt, dann ist lustigerweise auch zwischendurch mal das Internet weg.
Ad Astra Abyssosk. Welcome
Ui.
to the Adventurers Guild.
Heute Abend angefangen habe zu streamen, dachte ich mir schon, dass das passieren könnte. Abenteuerstufenbelohnung. Belohnung einsammeln. Nächste Belohnung ist... Ah. Aha. Okay. Dauert also noch. Ich kann nochmal. Nicht? Erst hochstufen. Dann? Nee. Oh, wow. Wow. Wahnsinn. Dauert auch überhaupt nicht lang. Brauche ich die hier? Glücksfeuerbäume, Abstufe 40, Pyrohypostase, Abstufe 40. Und hergestellt werden. Okay. Und die Glücksfeuerbäume ab Stufe 30. Oh je. Ist nicht arg viel anders, ne? Die Ärmel, es ist mehr dunkles Rot. Anstatt braun ist es rot. Ah. Hihi. Da habe ich mit meinem LT doch ein wenig mehr Glück. Ich habe bis vorhin meinen PC zusammengebaut und ordentlich gemacht und Stream Deck angeklemmt und Capture Card fertig gemacht. Und jetzt habe ich keine Lust mehr, irgendwas zu machen. Ach, das kenne ich. Das kenne ich zu gut. Das Problem hat jeder mal. Kennst ja schließlich auch, jetzt gerade mit meiner Müdigkeit. Okay, hallo, hast du vielleicht Interesse für den Rat der allgemeinen Angelegenheiten zu arbeiten? Ja. As you und ich bin der Rat. Ressourcenverwaltung, ja. Okay. Ja. Gut. Gerne doch, das ist genau das gleiche wie ja. Okay, das geht also noch nicht. Das geht noch nicht wie in Mondstadt. Oh. Ich glaube, mit mir kann man heute nichts mehr anfangen, gell? Ich glaube langsam echt, dass ich für heute für nichts mehr zu gebrauchen bin. Oh. Ich habe aber auch Muskelkater am ganzen Körper. Ist ja nicht so, als hatte ich letztens erst eine Entzündung in der Schulter. Sagen wir einfach in der Schulter. Und seit ich da keine Schmerzen mehr habe, trainiere ich wieder. Wird's ja nicht besser. Aber gleich so, dass ich puren Muskelkater habe natürlich. Immer direkt so. Oh. Nee, tut mir leid. Magst du aber.